am not at a theme park, baby. I'm not at another theme park, baby, but I'm here at the Osceola County Fair, which I guess can technically be considered a theme park. I don't really know. And you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Let's go check this place out and see what's going on. This is a weird exhibit. You gotta like milk the cow. You like that, don't you? You like that, don't you? How about the other one? Yeah, how about that one, huh? Way back in like Victorville, California, in my days of living in the high desert, one of our biggest pastimes that we loved to do in Victorville was going to the county fair. I enjoyed the county fair. Now, I'm not so big on riding the rides at county fairs. Not a fan, because those rides aren't Disney quality. They're not Universal quality. They're not even SeaWorld quality. These rides have been put up in a day. One single day. So you can't really test the integrity of rides, not at a fair. So it's really hard for me to get on board with it. But I love the exhibits. I love the food. I love seeing the crowds. Come inside, they just have a ton of other exhibits. Oh, take a look at this. They tell you not to touch, but I certainly want to touch it. But it's a big sand castle thing of the Osceola County Fair. Sponsored by Ford and a chicken Ford. One of my favorite things is seeing the awards for projects, photos, the school things. Not so much of the rides per se, I just like what everything comes together for, like the fairs when it comes to arts and crafts, the photos, to what schools are delivering, that sort of stuff. Like that stuff really does intrigue me. They got a Jimmy Bear's booth that Ryan absolutely had to eat at. Oh yeah, every year. Jimmy Bear's, you can find it in St. Cloud, home of Adam the Woo. Never been to Jimmy Bear's.
Have you been outside of Jimmy Bear's? I think you walked past it with...
I walked past it. I actually walked in it and then walked right out.
It's worth walking in and staying.
The louder you yell, shout, and scream for these pigs, the faster they will go. You know what? We better practice that one time. Everybody, let them hear you make some noise!
Yeah!
Perfect. You guys keep that up and these pigs are gonna fly. At the sound of the bugle, they will be on. And the rules are great thing out as any other carry him.
Go, buddy! Come on, number 5, come on!
Number 3, barely got it.
Oh, no! Oh, poor guy. By the way, Ryan, your son just won a giant photo of Tyrone the Terrible. So proud. They have the world's smallest horse. World's smallest horse. You know, Ryan, I actually Wikipedia this the other day. You want to know what the world's smallest horse is?
What would that be?
Well, it's a horse, but it's known by a specific name.
Tiny Tim?
Sucker, because you're the sucker.
Oh.
Because inside is just like a mirror, and it's like, you're the horse now, buddy. Hold on, it says alive, the world's smallest woman. So, if I pay $1, I'm gonna see the world's smallest woman. Should I pay $1?
Pay the $1.
Let's see. Alive, the world's smallest woman. We're gonna. Alright, here we go. There really was a little tiny woman in there.
That's awkward. That's really awkward.
I think one of the big things that really just kind of I think growing older, that's been kind of annoying me. And it probably, in a way, it is kind of, I mean, whether you find it's right or whether you find it's wrong, but personally I think that seeing any sort of exhibits that like exploit people in some form of way, whether it's like a deformality or a genetic abnormality, it's weird to me. And I think like at a young age it was super cool, but sometimes seeing like things as like the world's smallest woman, I think it starts to bother me. And I don't think it's right, but at the same time I understand like these people, they want to make their money, and it's in the interest of a circus, and just kind of has that old circus feeling, which is fine. It just doesn't feel right.
So they got these donuts. I just tried a free sample. They're massive, like Texas-sized donuts. But I wouldn't even want to call them Texas-sized donuts. They're like Orlando-sized donuts. Would that be a fair assessment? Orlando-sized donuts?
How big is Orlando?
You know, that's a good point. Love lifts us up where we belong, on the mountain high. I don't remember the rest of the song, but look at what's happening to me. I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm on top of the world. Should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm eating the donut. It's so big and it's tasty. Flying away with the glaze on my mouth. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
I just got the Dole Whip out of my head.
Fried bubblegum, I don't understand how that's supposed to work. Because you're not supposed to ingest bubblegum, but they have fried bubblegum. And they have an area where you can actually see animals from around the world. Oh, hey, it's a sheep. It's a sheep. That's cool. Hello, Mr. Giraffe. You can't eat a lot. Oh, well then. What's the point of a gate? It's little Sebastian. Little Sebastian. We see these in Animal Kingdom, but we're right up close with an African Watusi. See the size of his horns.
We ate the food.
See his horns, maybe?
Wow. You even have a camel. You gotta be careful though with the camels. They might spit at you. Or is that a llama? This is a Scottish Highland. The fair, it runs all the way through from until the 17th. But that's it, I'm done. I'm sick of it. How about you, Mr. Goat? Are you sick of it? Oh, you're adorable. Mr. Goat is sick of it. You sick of it, buddy? You sick of it? Oh, I'm like, oh. Well, that's my cue. He's sick of it. We're out.
Make the ground shake.